Hi everybody, this is Jen from Cookies, Cupcakes, and Cardio.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these apple pie cookies. They're a take on a traditional apple pie, and they're just a little bit smaller and very tasty. So let's get started. To make the apple pie cookies, what we're going to need is apple pie filling and pie crust. You can use pre-purchased ones, or you can follow my directions in our apple pie recipe, which we'll link for you below. You're going to need a pastry cutter, a rolling pin, and you're going to need sort of a round cutter, and I'm going to be using about a 3-inch in size one. You're going to need an egg wash, which is 1 egg yolk and 1 tablespoon of a heavy cream. And I'm going to be using a cinnamon sugar, which is about 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and 2 tablespoons of coarse sanding sugar for sprinkling on top. So when we finish it all off, putting them together, we're going to be baking them on a parchment-lined cookie tray. So I've got one pie disc out here on a floured surface on my countertop. So I'm going to roll it out to be about a 1/4 inch thick, and that's going to be the base of the apple pie cookies. Once the dough is rolled out, I'm going to take my apple pie filling, and I'm going to start in the center here. And I just want to make a thin layer of apples covering the entire base of the cookie. To make the top of the apple pie cookie, I'm taking my second piece of pie dough and I'm rolling it out here again. So I'm going to try to make it approximately the same size as the bottom over here. And then I'm going to take my pastry roller and I'm going to cut thin strips just like this, all the way to the other end of this piece of pie. So now I'm taking 6 of my pie strips here, and I'm going to lay them across, spreading them out throughout the pie here, or the bottom of the cookie crust, I should say. Just like this. So I'm going to take the first, the third, and the 5th strip, and I'm going to fold them back onto themselves, and I'm taking my 7th piece and putting it across like that, and then I'm folding them back up. So now I'm going to fold back my 2nd piece, my 4th piece, and my 6th piece, and I'm taking another strip and putting that across there, folding them up, and going back to my 1st, my 3rd, my 5th, and putting another strip across there like that. So now going down to the bottom, I'm going to fold up my 2nd, my 4th, my 6th, place a strip across there, fold them back down, and then my 1st, 3rd, 5th, and a strip, fold them down, and now my 2nd, 4th, and 6th, and my last piece. So now I'm going to cut out using my round cutter, and I'm just going to press through the layers of dough and the apples and pull straight back up, and I'm just going to make a couple cuts just like that. And then just to show you how to get the cookie out, I'm just using an offset spatula, and I'm just going to stick it underneath here and then just rest it onto the parchment paper. So I'm going to cut out the rest of them, and I'll be back to show you before they go into the oven. Now that the cookies are all on the parchment paper, I'm going to use my egg wash, and I'm just going to brush the tops of the pastry part, and then I'm going to sprinkle some of the cinnamon sugar. And while I finish the rest of these off, what I'm going to tell you to do is to preheat your oven to 425 degrees, and then these cookies are going to bake for 20 to 25 minutes until they're nice and golden brown. So there you go, everybody, how to make these super cute apple pie cookies. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial today. Remember, you can find us on Google+ and Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest. I will see you again next time.